Waiting for the notification. I can see my extender. Hey guys, welcome back to another live stream. I'm going to quickly set up my audio preferences. I am on a Discord call right now. Sometimes when I put the phone to sleep it does end the call, but that's rarely. Right, let me quickly set my preferences then, 1 second. I forgot to do that when I installed the thing. When I installed the streaming up to my phone. Right, I'm gonna go with very high is too high. I'm just gonna go with low because it still sounds okay. Doesn't sound too bad. Resolution keep at 720. Frame rate. I'll keep at what it is, and kilobits per second I'll keep at 2500. Camera settings. What do we got? We got optical video stabilization. Auto standard. Ooh, I don't need a video stabilizations in the last stream anyways. Continuous autofocus, yes. Continuous exposure, yes. I need that too. Resize normally. There we go. Advanced. What's in advanced settings? That was strange. I wonder if I got that on stream too. Gotta do it quick before it goes. That was strange. I wonder if just how stream playback. Alright, so basically I'm hoping now my stream doesn't fail. That's probably why it did fail previously, because you know, like stream crashing. That's probably why it did crash previously. So this controller you see here, this thing, right, I like how it's see-through. I like how these you know, you got the small motor here for the vibration, you got the big one here. Now you've also got these two here, these two buttons. They're not rubberized, they're just kind of, so that they don't sound like this. In fact, they sound like this. Oh look, it actually does that. Look, if I press back, if I press start, so you could even do it like that too. Right, I'm gonna quickly show you all the. So I'm just gonna go back. So I've also cleaned the Xbox too, so that's why it looks really shiny and, you know, not dusty or anything. Well, from the front it does, and the back, but the back vents I've also cleaned out too. I've also cleaned out the AV port, a little bit of the power supply as well. Not the actual power supply, the connectors. And then the Ethernet cable, the Ethernet port, I've just left that be. This is basically a Windows XP machine. It's kind of like a Windows XP desktop in a way, because it's got a disk tray, it's got a like proper desktop hard drive and everything. This is a Windows XP machine. And just like this is from the same year, so it's from the same year. It's from what am I trying to be American? It's from the same year, so makes you think it's from the days of XP. So yeah, basically, I've got a game here. I've cleaned, and from both sides. Oh crap! Oh no, I just touched the thing. 1 second, let me get my dry tissue. And the case for this game is actually downstairs. Not the case for this game, but you know what I mean. The kind of how do I say, like the kind of not the case, but like it's like a Xbox 360 case, but like with no Xbox 360 like slit inside. So anyways, yeah, so I'm just gonna show you all. Who joined?
Me.
I'm just going to show you all basically what's on now the hard drive. Keep in mind, this is an 80 gig hard drive inside. Pretty good. And it's a lot of space as well. 80 gigs is plenty of space. For original Xbox, right, I haven't seen the video, but I've came across the video. It's like, there's this video that I keep scrolling across. It's saying 16 terabyte original Xbox. I'm like, you don't need that much storage in an original Xbox. Seriously, don't need that much storage. That's ridiculous. The most storage I'd ever have in an original Xbox would be maximum 80 gigs, like this hard drive. And the minimum would be 20 gigs. So, you don't need anything more or less. So, there you go. The minimum I recommend you have is 20 gigs. The maximum you have is 80 gigs. 80 gigs is a lot. It's a pretty lucky option. I got that. So anyways, because the hard drive is so big, it came with a load of mostly backup discs. Now I've separated the retail copies in one. So here are the retail copies. This is one of the retail. This is actually the game that is spat out when I ejected the tray. But right now, there's something else in there. And yeah, it says PSX, but I don't have a PSX, so I'm not sure what's going on here. It's really easy to close a disc tray because the distance between the motor and the belt and the little spindle thingy is really, really close, so it makes it really easy to close a disc tray. And it does come up with this, but if you go back, and yes, this controller is really, really responsive, because if I press back, it's just instantly responds because the button contacts are in really good condition. I can also scroll with the joysticks as well. Something you can't do on that console. You can't scroll with the joysticks on the menus. With this console, my god, this is an entire PC. At this point, you can call this a literal desktop, because this literally is like a desktop. It doesn't use VGA though. It uses its own proprietary AV/YPVPR. You can do YPVPR on this. I'll just keep it with AV, because yeah, AV is very blurry though. That's just what it's like on everything. It's pretty blurry. Yeah, the scaling is never perfect on AV. Right, so if I go to memory, then you probably heard the hard drive start loading, because it's a mechanical hard drive. If I go to Xbox hard disk, so as you can see, we got 50,000. I literally thought this was 5,000. 50,000 blocks. So that's pretty much like 50,000 sectors. So these are all the games. Ready? So I'm gonna just kind of put the phone there. So we start from this game. This is a backup disc. This is also a backup. Yes. That's also a backup disc. That's also a backup disc. That I'm not sure about. That's also a backup disc, and that I think is also a backup disc. That I think is also a backup disc. That is also a backup disc. That's not a backup disc because that is actually, I think it's this game. It's talking about. Remember this game? I played this game on the on that console. But the CD almost got ripped through, so it can't read it anymore. But anyways, as we keep scrolling, this game, I think this game is not a backup because I've got this as a retail copy right here. I have this as a literal retail copy right there. So that's how you know. That game is definitely a backup because I remember seeing that. I think this game is also this game. This game I'm not sure about. This game is not because where was it? There it is, right there. This game here. This is the game that came with the Xbox. I obviously don't play football, so. Anyways, we've also got FIFA Street. Now I don't.
Owen's always talking about FIFA Street. I've never played it, but I really want to play it.
I've never played it either. What is he? Is he talking about it on original Xbox?
I'm not sure what console he's on but I know it's on about FIFA Street.
Because if it is original Xbox, it's this one right here. Now, this I think. Well, I don't have the disc, so I'm not really sure. Probably, anyways. Anyway, I'm not really sure. This game I think is also a backup disc. This game is definitely a backup disc. I remember seeing it. This game is a backup disc. This game, I'm not sure if I have it. This game is definitely a backup disc. I really wanted to play it, but I couldn't because it's a bloody backup disc and it needs the shitty mod chip to actually play it. That game is also a backup disc. I think that is also Jet Set. I think that's also a backup disc. Okay. This game is definitely a backup disc because I remember seeing that. Same with this. Same with this. This is not, actually. I've got the retail copy right there. There's the retail copy. I've literally got it clearly right here. This game is definitely a backup disc, which I really wanted to play, but obviously it's a bloody backup disc. This game as well. This game I think as well. This game I'm not really sure about. This game, yes. Same with this. Same with this. Same with this. This is no. This actually is a retail copy because I think I've got it right there. This game is a backup disc. This game is a retail copy, I think. This game, I think, is a backup disc. And same with this. Definitely this. And this. This as well. I'm not sure about that. And that one, I think it's a retail copy. I'm not really sure about that one. I'm not really... Oh, my arm's getting so tired of holding my phone. I may as well put my phone against the games here. May as well make it like a tripod or something. Hold my phone. Oh my god, what's my phone looking at? I don't even know what my phone's looking at. I'm hoping it's looking at the TV. Hold on a second. What is my phone seeing now? I really don't know. What can my phone see actually? I want to know. Let me go this phone again. Go YouTube. Let's take a look what my phone's looking at. Oh, it is looking at the TV. That's really good, but it's like kind of tilted. Is it even moving? This is literally what my phone can see at the moment. It's funny how it's still tilted. Let me fix that. I almost unplugged my extender then. bloody controller wire. What can my phone see now? Is it still tilted? I mean, it still looks a little bit tilted, but I can probably fix that by using this little adapter thing. Just... Is it still tilted? It's doing a background blur, I could see that on the stream. Let me see if I can fix the phone being tilted. Probably like these. What if I just do this? Actually, no. What if I use this instead? Use this instead to levitate it. There we go. What can it see now? Can it see the TV better? I really don't want it to slip. That's the thing. I hate when my phone just slips like that. Alright, that's just gonna have to do for now. I can't really think of anything else to put there. I'm gonna turn the light off. There we go. Oh my god, Xbox in dark. Alright, so basically, I've already showed you those games, haven't I? Right, what's it called? Yeah, so this game here is a backup disc. Same with this. This game I think is also a backup disc. This game as well. Definitely this game. I think also this one as well. This game too, and this game is actually a retail copy because I actually have it here. This is not really a game. It's called Soundtracks. It's not really a game. Alright, so this is a massive list, but I really want to defrag the hard drive. So you know what I'm going to do? Like my Xbox 360, because this list keeps going, keep going on and on. My Xbox 360, right? How would I press options on this? How would I delete? Oh, there's the delete button right there. Yes, please.
Oh, the original Xbox.
Are you on the stream, Jamie?
Yeah, on my TV.
Huh?
FIFA 07. I think it's like a few seconds behind, I'm not sure. I'm not only on myself just in case it echoes.
Oh yeah.
FIFA 2001, yeah.
Should I delete the FIFA Street game save data since I don't really have... I think that's on a backup disc, so I can't play it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, whoever used to have, or whoever used to play these games, the save data is no longer a thing.
Well, I mean, this is their progress I'm getting rid of, but like, you see, the thing is, I don't know who played on this Xbox. It's just, it's anonymous. It's unknown. I don't know who did it. I really don't want to get rid of Halo data, but I'm gonna have to. I mean, at least I'm freeing up space on my hard drive.
Yeah.
There we go. Like, literally, look how much space I'm just freeing up on the hard drive. It's crazy. It's all on stream anyways, so... This game I've actually completed. If you guys were OG subscribers to my channel, you would know that back in 2020, I actually played this game on the what's it called? The opposite platform, let's just say.
Oh, that game. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I finished this game, so there's no need for me to play this on the original Xbox. I can just play it anytime I want. This game, what's the need for save data for this? I can easily just delete this because I'm. Oh look, there's a fly on my TV screen. It's crawling. Do you guys see that?
I can't see it.
It's like a tiny black dot on the thing. It's crawling up the bloody TV screen. Look, guys. The fly is right here. Do you see? Do you see the fly, guys? Look, right there. Do you see the on-screen playback? Look.
Kind of, yeah.
It's really hard, obviously, because it's streaming at 720. But I could get the phone. Hold on. Let me get the phone off the thing. Right, let me show you guys. For close up, this is in 720p, not HD, but whatever. Now you can see the fly, can't you? Look at this. If I zoom in, look at those pixels. Do you see the fly on my TV screen now, guys? So fly in HD. What? Exactly. I don't even know where it came from. It's just random. Alright. The phone. There we go. It's a little bit better, isn't it? So, guys. Now if you take a look, there's less of a list. Because there's less things on the hard drive. If I start fresh on this hard drive, then you can see exactly what I've... I'm not going to get rid of this data just because I've got the retail copy. I want to know what progress the guy has done in this game. But this game is a backup disk, so there's no need for me to have saved data of this game. So I can easily just delete it. And then this game, there's 3 saved datas of this game. I'm just going to get rid of it too. Because again, it's on the backup disk. I don't really need it. So I need my space, you know. Anyways, I don't know why it's with the original Xbox logo. If there was a way you can defrag the hard drive, that would be even better. But obviously you probably have to plug it into Windows and then defrag it that way. Pardon me. This game I've also got on the opposite platform. I tried to play it once, but it works fine. It's just I thought back then it was on.
Sonic game.
Huh?
The Sonic.
Yeah, that game I've actually I had that game as a retail copy on the opposite platform anyways. So I don't really need it on the original Xbox since I've already got that game. Um Look at that. I've deleted so many things. There's only 2 things left on my hard drive.
I thought that said something else then.
What?
Where it says Xbox hard drive. I don't know if it says dick up or dicks. I was like, what the hell? Doing the hard drive back.
Innit? Now, this thing here, it says it's 70. That's this is all on a CD, so I don't know why it's saying 70 minutes of audio. I don't know who would listen to audio for that long.
70 minutes?
Huh?
It said 70 minutes.
70.
That's what I said.
Yeah, that's really long.
Oh, I know this is on a different Xbox, but you know what? This kind of reminds me of, yeah?
What?
You know, on the Xbox 360, when it guys was listen, yeah, I can't say the words, maybe YouTube, you file in and yeah, and when go, yeah, and it's like E-Rate with his mic, yeah. It reminds me of that if you're on the 360, but yeah, I don't know why it reminds me.
Now, if I were to show you guys the settings, which I think I did show you guys the settings, look at this. So I gave the port a little clean. I gave the connector a little clean, so the picture quality is a little bit more stable. But let me show you guys something. So audio, you do have this one, but I would probably keep it on stereo just because. Then you got video, and inside of here you've got Pulse 60 and video mode. This is what normal looks like. So this is all stretched out. This is letterbox, which is like a cinema, and then this is like widescreen, which is made for HD TVs, but it does do a little bit more work. So, anyways, Pulse 60. So this is like 60 frames. Obviously, you have to press yes if your TV does support 60 frames, because this Xbox was back in the day made for CRTs. You got 2 options, so yes or no. And yeah, I can't really actually no. Hold on a second. Xbox Live. What have we got here? Hold on. There's no accounts on this hard drive.
Is it not?
Look, there's literally like there's account recovery, which I don't even know if that's even gonna work. It's loading something. But obviously Xbox Live servers for this shut down in 2010, so it's, you know, can't really connect to Xbox Live, can I? Anyways, I do like the loading screen. It does look nice. But yeah, there's not really a point for an account on here, because, you know, it's an original Xbox. You know, it's not like the opposite platform didn't even have an account. Like, you have to kind of make your account inside the game, which in this does that anyways, but it's not inside of a game. It's actually outside the game, inside the system itself, which I like. This is a really advanced console, a little bit more, slightly more advanced than the opposite console, which I do like. I think if you get the YPBPR cables, you know, the HD video cables, it's better than the AV cables. You can actually it might even give you those list of options that say like 480p, 720 and stuff and so on. I would keep it at 720p just because. But obviously through AV is gonna by default be pushing 480p. That's just how it is. But anyways, I could launch a game, but I don't really have much original Xbox games. I've got more 360 games than anything. Yeah, I've got more 360 games. For an Xbox platform, I've got more 360 games. I don't think you can get 360 games to work on original Xbox. It's not possible. But the 360, I would say, is almost like... What could that be like? Maybe Windows 7? Or something? I'm not sure. Xbox One, it would be like Windows 8, Windows 10 probably. Obviously, because Xbox is made by the same company that makes software for PC and also makes PCs. Microsoft. Imagine if Apple made all these consoles. Imagine how different everything would be, you know? TV?
Yeah.
Imagine if Apple made all these consoles. Imagine how different they all would be.
Yeah. Well, yeah, just imagine that PlayStation/Nintendo console came out as well.
Oh man.
Also, wait, actually, hold on.
There is some heat coming out the bottom of the Xbox. Yeah, I do see what Microsoft were aiming for though. At the time, at the launch of this console, Microsoft was aiming to make this kind of a thing of like another worldly console, which I love the idea of that. I like the idea. It's a really nice idea, but I don't know. It's kind of like Microsoft consoles themselves. They have like a very nice, unique sort of design. Same with PlayStations. I like both consoles, but I mean, sometimes you need a second Xbox because most of my thing is surrounded by PlayStations everywhere. You know, I've only like when I didn't have this original Xbox, I only had a 360 that was surrounded by so many other PlayStations, and it was like, wow, it's funny, but like, with this original Xbox introduced here, now there's a second Xbox. There you go, everyone. Kind of, I don't know. Somebody did thought at one point this was an Xbox One. It's funny, but again, at the same time, you don't. This is not really an Xbox One. It's the original Xbox, the first ever Xbox. Why it's called Xbox. Right. This disc. I'm gonna go get the case for this disc actually. Before I do that, I'm gonna clean this game here. I'm gonna turn the light back on. So you know. Oh shit. Right, there we go. Right, I'm gonna get the tissue and I'm just going to drown this thing in the tissue. Just so we have a game running, I guess, you know. I guess my kind of boot up game / game that I play all the time could be this game. Just cleaning the disc. Yeah, when I that's scuff mark. Is that readable? Not so readable. That's not really the best, but whatever. I can probably get that off with you know how some people get the toothpaste with you have to get special sort of toothpaste. It's got like polishing material. It's apparently good for your teeth. Polishes your teeth. I guess if you get toothpaste with that in it and then you apply it on the disc, it might actually eat a layer, just a very like a micro layer. It'll eat like a micro layer away. Now it's all covered in baby wipes. Imagine just leaving your Xbox just idling for the entire day.
Alright.
I need to see how that belt is doing actually. Let me just take a look at how that belt's doing. Because maybe I can pull that belt out and then give it a nice little clean and put it back in. Not sure if I can do that whilst the console is still on. I'd probably just power it off. I would leave it eject and then I mean I would leave the system running, but I'm not really sure. You know, there's like risks. But like, let me see if I can get this tool out. I need my phone's flash because it's really kind of hard to see, because it's just the rest of the console's black and it's like really dark. Oh yeah, another thing, the console only came in one color compared to the opposite the opposite platform. This console only came in one color. If you realize that now, you know, like it only came in, actually no, it didn't, because the see-through, the crystal color, the crystal edition, that's actually the most rarest one. That's the rare one, you know. Anyways, just to collect all my discs. Ow. It's a massive stack of just DVDs. It's kind of a heavy stack, you know. Alright, now let's just take a look. Beware, the Xbox is still running. I'm not really sure if there is a hazard or not of me doing this. Might be a really stupid idea. God, that's dusty. Spins all the gears alright and seems alright. But there we go. It's like the HP PCs literally just gives up. Look at all that dust. Xbox dust. Anyways, look at this. Look at this. Alright, look at this. I just put this to sleep. Alright, look at this. New console leaks. That's not new. That is not new. Anyways. So, where did I put my... There it is. Oh, what the hell? My phone is glitching out and it just went to the front-facing camera. Alright, so... See all that Xbox dust? If I kind of grab the belt. It's really hard to get this belt out. We're just... Doing this in this kind of way is really hard to get the belt out. I can try that. I can definitely try though. Probably get it out with my left hand. It's really hard to live stream it whilst trying to get it out. Because you know, once you get a PC belt out, it's really hard to oh shit, that almost flew in my face. It's really hard to get it back in. Then you can actually see the Xbox's eject buttons flashing there. I'm gonna just leave that as I knew it'll do that because it's pretty much a PC, you know. Still on. See, it's really hard to get this thing out because of just how it is, you know. I think if I use the hooking end, it's funny how the Xbox is still on the dashboard. If I just bend this slightly now. Still not bent enough. Let me bend it a little bit more. You still watching the stream, Juvie?
Yeah.
What do you see?
You're doing something.
Oh yeah. Do you see like a phone, like a flash phone? Oh my god. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just get it for a second. Wow, that's so funny. Look at this. It's funny how that's just the reflection of that's just on the wall. Anyways, I have to bend this. Hold on, what camera is this phone looking at? Is this phone looking at both cameras? It's mostly that one up there, okay. Gonna have to bend this in a way in which I can somehow just get out the belt. There we go. I think if I bend it like that, it should just be fine. So now, if I just... Right, doing this one-handed is really hard. It's funny how the phone is doing background blur and the Xbox is still flashing. No, don't go in, don't go in. I need this to straight. Look how much dust is in there, my god. Oh no, I have to bend it a little bit more. That's not going in there. Did I do that right? I think I did, didn't I? I'm just really sleepy. What time is it?
12:24.
It's crazy how fast time flies. You know? There we go. I'm on to the belt. I've got a hold of the belt. You can clearly see right there. Oh, hold on. What's stopping the belt now? It's just the motor. That motor has a really good grip of it. There we go. So now I got the belt out. The belt seems to be in alright shape. Now if I press the eject button, that literally sounds like the bloody HP PC. That's because there's no belt in the thing. That's why it's doing that noise. Let me give you guys a better view of the noise. Funny how it has a little spin down. That's how you know it's like proper easy spin. Alright, basically I got to get this tool to hook this belt back up to that motor, because it's not easy, I can tell you that for sure. It's a little bit stretched. It's not perfect, but it does the job. It does the job. You know, you put the belt in. The motor spins, and this tray opens and closes, that's fine. The fact that it's a little bit overstretched, this is probably the original belt as well. So I'm going to give this belt a little nice little clean. So let me do that right now. I got a little bit of some black stuff. Let me show you guys. I got a little bit of some black stuff just right there off of the belt. It's good news, isn't it? Now let's put it in the dry tissue. I'm going to keep constantly checking my stream, because I know I'm going to press something accidentally. Then I'm going to be like, why isn't that working? So now I'm going to give it the dry tissue. Given the amount of dust though, my god, crazy amount of dust. Alright. And that's pretty much it. As you can see now, see pretty clearly kind of that black stuff just about right there. That's from the belt. So yeah, right, what I'm gonna do now though, I'm gonna get this lemon wipe again, and I'm just going to come over to the console, obviously, put the belt back on, just put it there right now for now, and I'm just going to give this thing a nice clean. There we go, it's nicely cleaned up. So hopefully there's a bit of dust and dirt on there now. On the tissue, that is, not on the thing. I do want to go to the motor, but the motor's quite deep in there, so I don't know how. I'm probably just going to do this. Shove my tissue in there. 1 second, let me just put the phone down. Oh my god, something is boiling hot. I just felt that on my leg. Something is just boiling. Hold on, I think it's my flash phone. Yeah, this phone is really... Oh my god, the flash is just boiling. Alright, let me go to that motor. Okay, we got a little bit of dirt. Obviously not so much. What are you seeing right now, GV? GV?
It's a black screen.
Yeah, because the phone is on the floor. And now we get the dry tissue. Clean this off. Right, now we got to find a way to put this belt back on. Because, right, this is it's a really important process. Okay, we got a bit of dirt off the motor. Right, it's kind of dry. Anyways, put the belt back on. Just give it one more quick clean. Just because. Okay, and again, you do have a little bit of a stain from the black belt. I don't know why that always comes off rubber. It's just aging rubber, you know. The belt's more rounder now, so now when I put it back on with the hooker tool, it should just come back on no problem. It should be a little bit more responsive now. Leave that right there. Get my hooker tool, and I call it the hooker tool because it looks like a hook. Even though it's just it's a little bit, it's like a DIY thing, you know. It's really hard doing this one-handed. Getting this thing back on is really hard. It is not easy getting a belt back on. It's never easy. Or what I could do actually, I can close it on the belt. One second, let me close it on the belt. So then it's actually got a good hook of the belt. Let me just put this thing on easily. Oh, okay, I got it over the motor. That's good. And now I gotta get it over the shaft. My phone's falling. I gotta get it over the shaft. Not the shaft, the little spinning tool. Fucking gravity, you absolute asshole. Fucking useless. Right, I'll just leave my phone there. Ow. That was pretty sharp. Let go of the fucking belt, man. This thing won't let go of the belt. I'm gonna use this thing to help me. Just because. There. The way this is just designed. Jamie's probably getting quite bored right now because he's seeing a black screen, but I'm just trying to work on. Actually, no, you know what I could do? Just so Jamie can see something, I can just set this phone on there too, so you guys can see what I'm working on. But I have to have it vertical because I can't really have it horizontal, so I'm trying to get this thing back on. Because that motor, I gotta get this belt hooked up around the motor. But it's really hard to achieve that. See, this belt is not easy. This belt is just, it's not easy to deal with. Can you see what I'm doing, JB? JB,
Yeah.
can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah.
What am I doing then? What?
I'm so sleepy.
Same, but this fucking belt keep. Oh my god. What an absolute. Huh?
I mean, that's as soon as you talk about it, it wants to do something the opposite.
There we go. It literally just. It flew out. It flew out the bloody console. This belt here just flew out the console. What if I just manually put it back in? But first thing I do is I hook it around the motor, and then I do the rest with the massive bit. Because the massive bit, it has to make contact with that. Because if it doesn't, then it's just not going to work right then. Fuck's sakes. No, this is. I don't want it to hook around the massive piece first. I want this to hook around the motor first, and then the massive piece, because then it makes it easier to put it in. You see how it's just hard that way? It's never easy, is it? Or I could possibly. No, it isn't gonna work. Right, I would take the belt out. Just because, right, this belt. There. We got this belt back out. But what we want to do is to put this belt around the motor first. Oh, this is going to be really hard. Just the way this has just been designed, this is really just makes it really hard. If I bend this in a way where it's straight, and not wonky. If I bend this in a 90-degree angle, something like this, can't tell if that's gone around the motor. Alright, it hasn't. I can just hear the hard drive just ticking. Just going. Because I'm just idling on the dashboard, and the LED is still blinking. So obviously there's the tray's still open, isn't it? Oh my god. Going around the wrong thing, this belt is an absolute piss take. Literally. Oh, what a piss take. Just flies out every fucking time and it just does this. Because I'm thinking, like, what if I bend this in such a way? Try and bend it with this. Maybe not. Probably bend it with this. There we go. There. I was aiming for something that kind of like this. Kind of like this shape here. So if we put this belt back inside, place it back inside. See, like, I could take the console apart and do it that way, but like, it's just a little bit easier, I guess, with it. If you're not bothered to take apart the console, it's easier doing it this way. Oh, you absolute fucking piss take. I know you guys can't see anything of it because I'm really trying to work on this. She keeps coming out again. It's really getting on my nerves. Could do it like this, couldn't I? Go around the goddamn motor. Where's it gone? I can barely see because this flash phone is really annoying me. There. So you can see better kind of what's going on there. So if I move the phone, you can see what's going on. If I just, I guess if I zoom in a little bit, then I place the phone up a little bit, you could probably see. I know you can only see a little bit of it, but whatever, I tried. Almost. It's so hard to see because of the bloody shadows. Hold on a second, I can't show you guys for a minute because all the shadows. It's really hard to get it in focus. At least I caught some grease or whatever the fuck this shit is. Rubbed it on the floor. I don't even know what this is. It probably is grease. Very strange I was there. Got some sort of cat fur. Just blowing it away, that's all. Anyways, I almost got it in. Not even joking with you all. It's the fact that the belt just slips. No, it's just too much tension on the belt, and it's bending the actual puller. See, look how much, just by the torque of the belt, just bent that. Let me zoom out. Look how much just by the torque it bent that. Look at that. It's crazy. It's like I'm bloody working on a car or something. It's really hard to just focus when I'm really goddamn sleepy. But hey, I mean, school keeps me busy all day, so what the fuck can I do? You know what? I'm thinking I could probably use the pointy end. Actually, you know what? I'm probably just gonna place my main phone. I don't even know what you... I know you guys saw the eject button flashing. You didn't actually see the actual Xbox. So if I move the light like this, the phone just focuses. If I move away, then it goes out of focus because there's no light to focus on. Yeah, if I move the phone like that, then that's when it focuses. Alright, I want this phone. Shit. I want this phone to focus. What the hell's my phone just did? Since such a small frame is really hard to see. Especially with all these goddamn discs in the way. There. I really don't know what you can see. Let me know in the comments. Because right now I was doing this. That sounds like a bloody toy. I can barely see where I'm going. I'm afraid I can't show you guys, but I can put the flash there to have light. But I can't show you guys, so I'm going to have to put the phone on the Xbox. Like, I feel like I'm working on a car or something, you know? It's just the position I was sat in, it just looked like I was working in a goddamn under a car. Let me open the tray a little bit. This phone. There we go. Obviously I had to bloody slip out, didn't it? Fucking hell. It is, and I mean it is really hard to get this belt in. I bloody mean it's really hard to get this belt in. It's just the bloody way that this is on. Hey. Come on. Yes. I got it in. Oh my god, I got it in, yes. After all that goddamn work. Look at this piece of art, look. Not really a piece of art, but you know. Look, look. It even closes even a lot more cleaner. I'm just gonna stop it there. Literally just like the HP PC. Let me show you guys basically why I just did that. So look at this. This is basically why I did this. Look, if I move the phone like this, look at this. You see the belt? It even closes like a bloody Xbox 360 Slim. It didn't quite do that before, so I'm gonna put in a random disc now. I like how it's closing more cleaner. I'm pretending it's the Xbox 360 Slim ready. I'm doing the Metro dashboard sounds. It's so funny just pretending it's like a bloody Xbox 360 Slim. You know, like how on the 360 Slim you actually have like the beeper. When you turn it on, it goes tick. The disk drive goes, and then when you eject the game, it goes. Bro, it's literally, it ejects just like a 360 Slim as well. That's just so funny. I would now, I'll take the game back out. Now, what I would do, because I got a bit of grease or whatever flip that was, I'm just going to clean the edges. This has really good grip on the really good grip on the thing here. What about this one? I can't close it. I would jam this in there first and then close it. Didn't realize my phone went vertical. Bro, it literally sounds exactly the same as well when it, when it ejects, when it goes. But yeah, the most torque would be in there because that's where the motor and the. Actually, no, that's wrong. Because if you feel on the bottom, I can feel the teeth here. But it's kind of correct because the motor is located there. So most of the torque, if you put this here, most of the torque would be there. Look. There you go. You can see just from that it has cleaned it. Is there any other dusty stuff? I wonder about the bottom. You know when the little tracker thing, where's that thing? I'm just going to clean the traces. I know it's not so dusty, but I'll clean it anyways, so just kind of guess. Yep, there we go. I think that's grease. Anyways. I would give this thing an oil up, but I have to turn off the entire Xbox. Basically, the only way that I can turn this original Xbox off is just because obviously the power button, see I'm pressing it, see the eject button works. The power button doesn't work though. I think there's an issue on the board there. I do remember seeing from a YouTube video. There was there's this board. I think you can get a replacement board. I might get a replacement board. It really depends though, because if I can fix the problem myself, then I will. Because I actually want to turn off the Xbox when I want, not just unplug it from the wall, because that's how you corrupt the hard drive. But you know what? I sometimes just don't have a choice. Yeah. I would eject it first. Then I'll put this outside. I think the stuff that I was cleaning up from that is probably just the grease or the oil in there. I don't know when this was last re-oiled. Must have been last year, because it does say that. However, I'm just gonna bend this back because there's no need for it to be like that. But what's it called? Let me eject it, and then let me turn off in 3, 2, 1. I heard the hard drive with it. But yeah, as you can see now, the tray. I'll just unplug everything from the back. What I've learned, right? I thought this communicates with the, do the thing. What I found out was today, right? When there's no AV cable, it literally blinks green and orange. When I plug in the AV cable, but this the TV wasn't on and the adapter wasn't on either. Because the grounding is bridging it together, it's thinks that it's displaying some output, even though it wasn't. I just want to know. Anyways, 20% battery. The sound that made then. 20% battery. What's this on? I could just hear my adapter's fan going off. I'm gonna go get some oil and then I'll be right back. Ooh, the second I came back, right, when I placed my phone on the Xbox, this effect here, I'm gonna just take the one phone off. Look at that. Look at that effect that's came up with. Looks very cool. I like that backlit effect. It looks really nice. What if I backlight that from a different angle? Anyways, gonna tip this over on its side. So okay, I see how this thing works. So obviously uses the tracking function. Oh, so this has been greased or oiled up before. Doesn't really smell like anything, as expected. This is probably even the original grease, that's been sat in there. I think lithium grease for a DVD drive tray is actually recommend. That's oil all over my hand. Smells of oil. Nice. Right, so I am gonna run this oil through not this piece here because it doesn't really need oiling. I would say being said that, probably needs it here, doesn't it? Maybe a little bit here. There we go. I'm just going to quickly power this on upside down. Actually, that's probably not a safe thing, is it? I'm probably just going to flip this thing to its side. Then I'm gonna flip it to here. That's how it's supposed to be sat. I'm just gonna feed it power only. There we go. Turn the power back on. See, it's very strange. Oh, that's closing smoothly now. Oh, it's like this Xbox. It's like this button's shorting out or something. Do you guys hear that? It's literally like my bloody PS3. If I hold these two buttons together, actually, look. I don't know why the eject button turns it off. Sounds almost like my PS3. See, it just turns itself off. I know the power supply is located, so... Oh, that was loud. Could this already be an issue? Alright, you see how it's blinking that colour? It looks more red on camera. If I plug in the AV cable, look at this. See how it's just gone like that? And it instantly starts posting. And it's asking for the time because obviously the clock battery, not the clock battery, the clock capacitor did die, unfortunately. Does sound more cleaner now, so now I could just put some random ass game in there. I have seen now, because this is a Philips drive. I remember from this model, this has a Philips drive in it. I've seen one video where a guy posted, right. He took off the top cover of the DVD drive, and the magnet was made of, I think it was very, very thin sort of metal, extremely thin metal, and basically it was kind of like, it was like grinding noise, I think it was, and it basically, because the shitty Philips drive, the metal was so thin on that magnet. It was so worn out. The fact that, when the unit does this, and this is the motor going onto the magnet. Over time, that magnet does worn out, because a very, very, very thin piece of metal that's kind of there so to support it when you hit the eject button. What's it called? That I've seen in the video was bent down too much, because it's just worn out from just the this tray opening and closing all the time in that video. And basically the guy found a fix for it, and he was like, this shitty Philips drive, basically just bend back the magnet and then you're good to go. Luckily this didn't do it on here. I will show you right now. So I'm going to put in a game, just a random game. As you can see, it spins up and everything. There you go. Where was that? Was it that one? Oh, it was. The fuck? No, my phone just died. It died on camera. Look at that. That's funny. It died whilst live streaming. Not this phone, but this phone just died. Look at this. If I try to power it back on. What did I say? I knew it was dead. It made the battery low sound minutes ago, but I just forgot about it because I was so busy. Not my fault devices do this to me. Anyways, the clock battery has died, so I can just control it. Oh yeah, I forgot the controller wasn't connected. There we go. It is 1:18 a.m. I know I've got to be asleep right now. How far back can we go in time, actually? There we go. The second I clicked A, I heard the hard drive go. Right. So it's already preloaded the CD stuff. If there was a way to put your original Xbox to sleep, I would do that, because right, I want to come back on this thing tomorrow, but I don't want to keep turning it on and on, off and on and off and on. I want to just put this thing to sleep like a Windows PC, then come back to it tomorrow, and then turn it on, it just loads in. There we go. There are original Xbox loaded in to the dashboard. But yeah, what's it called? Yeah, that fly, I don't know where that fly went. I have to even get some pliers and bend this thing back. Alright, I've probably worn out the connector a little bit, that's fine. I've just used this little connector here to hammer it down, but never mind. It's probably gonna have to stay like this for a bit until I get some pliers and I bend it back. That's probably gonna be like, I'm not sure how long. Yeah, I'm really boiling. My phone is quite hot. As you can see, there's a bit of an oil grease stain there. That's from my hand. I don't even know how oil even got on my hand. But yeah, so we're idling on the dashboard right now. And yeah, if you have enjoyed today's stream, you know what to do. The time is... The time is not 11%, hold on. 122. I meant the battery, yeah. The battery was 11% and the time is 122. I can easily check on that clock. I don't know why I'm not thinking straight right now. It's literally because I'm just so tired. But yeah, if you have enjoyed today's stream, you know what to do. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I might even put this Xbox over there somewhere. I'm thinking maybe... This thing is so big, right? I'm not sure where I'm going to put it. Because it's like, I want to put it over there, but... Yeah, there's no other way that I can actually... I can't even turn the system off from, like, that. So it's, like, really hard. If I could, though, I mean, I can in the 360, but I can't in this because the power button is just like that. Yeah. So I have to do it the hard way. And, I have to do it the hard way. What about if you guys just look at the screen? I'll just turn the Xbox off. Ready? I'm gonna put the phone right there. Right, what do you guys see? when I turn off the Xbox, I want to know what you guys see on the TV. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Ooh. You guys did see it, like it kind of shifted the picture a little bit and then it went. It's like a digital signal. I would have this over there, but there's not enough space because my desktop PC is taking up most of the space. I'm thinking if I move my desktop PC over there, then my adapter's probably really hot right now. Here we go, take a look. Entire thing's probably warm. The sides aren't, luckily, because it's getting ventilation anyways. So I can just turn it off like this. And I can turn it on when I want to. Ready? 3, 2, 1. There we go. Yeah, it turns off whenever needed. Sadly, I can't take off the heatsink inside of this thing, and I can't like replace the thermal paste either. So it has to do with what it has. I can't really do anything much for that. Although I tried, though, I didn't really do much. I think it's using more thermal glue than anything else. That's just me. If it was using thermal paste, then it would be easier to get off, but of course it's using thermal glue. Same thing with the Xbox on the GPU heatsink. That's why it's so hard to just take both of them out. Anyways, that's pretty much it. There's nothing else I can really think of. I'm probably just gonna move this Xbox because I need all these cables to still be plugged in. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I could try and reconfigure some stuff, but then I don't know. That's the thing. I wanna have this Xbox over there, but then there's not enough space. Space over here, like space just. If I can move my desktop somewhere else, then I could place my Xbox there, because it's just there, then, isn't it? I can place it there whenever. Now I will give the feet a nice clean, because I know the feet need a clean as well. So I'll give the feet a nice clean before I place it there. God knows how many places this thing's been in. There we go. Feet are mostly clean. But anyways. I'm going to move this, the AV cable. Yeah?
I said make yourself some rice and put on the dal in there.
Alright. I'm going to just move this Xbox if I can anyways. You know what, I'll probably take out the cables because I don't want them to get damaged. There. Take out the AV lead as well. The only thing we got plugged in is the controller. But anyways. See, I would move these games because I do need more space. So I might move these games towards the edge a little bit, because I do need space to place this Xbox here. And there we go. Slightly moving my desktop, but that's fine. As long as I can get it in. No way. No way. Can I actually get this thing in? Holy crap. It's mostly in. I mean, it's mostly in. That's not... That is not a bad job, alright? It's not a bad job. that's not a bad job, alright? So I can have it like that. And now I gotta plug the power cable and the AV lead back in. The power cable is relatively easy to put back in. Which way did it go? I think it was this way. One second, I can't do this one-handed. There we go, there's one. Let me get the AV cable plugged into. Wait, how far was the AV cable? There it is. So it's literally next to the vent. Gotta get this plugged in. Maybe move the Xbox out a little bit, make it a little bit easier. Is that in?